Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves' Truist Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Popped him up. Darno moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And stepping in, Michael Brantley. And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. But not 3, apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Hit hard but foul. Brantley is off of first with 2 away. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Astros lead 1, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here's the pitch. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Career line against Greinke. He's 0 for 9. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Snatched out of midair at first base for round number 2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Career line against Greinke. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run. No balls and 1 strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Greinke steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So up steps Ozzie Albies as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runs up and gets this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. At the plate now, Austin Riley took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. d'Arnaud on third, Albies at second, Swanson at first, 2 out in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1. So stepping in is Yuli Gurriel as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Acuna giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding in is Miles Strong. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Lays off 1-0.
No strike.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Up next, Martin Maldonado trying here to plate the tying run from second. And that misses ball one. Little chopper back to the mound. And he is in there. Striding in is Zach Greinke. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Lane 11.
He pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Gurriel, the runner at third. Tucker on second. Maldonado is over at first with 1 away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long throw to third. And to score from third, the tying run.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Just keeping him close. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he rips it on the ground to second. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And a pickoff throw to third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Here's a look over to first.
He's in there.
Back in standing. Throw over to third. Runner back safely. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Pickoff throw to third. Runner's back. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Michael Brantley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Brantley, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Carlos Correa will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Acuna is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they strike for 6. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Christian Pache. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
No pitcher.
So next to hit is Max Fried, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First offering on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Pache gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Greinke over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ronald Acuna is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He turned it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Braves. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The next 0-2. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. One out, bases empty, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in next, Miles Straw. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line hard, deep into left. Ozuna able to track it down for the third out. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ozuna.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here. Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tucker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in next, Austin Riley, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Ozuna over at second. Albies on at first with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now at the plate here is Martin Maldonado as we begin the top of the 4th.
Martin Maldonado.
And now the first pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Zach Greinke looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be Jose Altuve. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start again.
And the throw to first is there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christian Pache. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The pitcher, number 54.
So now to the plate, Max Fried. As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. And he goes to 2nd with it. Then it goes to 1st, and it's not in time. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Strong is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Greinke comes set. 0-1 on its way. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping up is Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
23, Michael Brantley.
Now here it comes. Popped up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to 2nd. Albies scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, high in the air down the right field line. Acuña's there for it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next to hit is Kyle Tucker, flew out last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and no one left on.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but this ball will get foul, and that idea didn't pan out. Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch. Curveball.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache is there, and he has it for the first out. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Spin and a throw back to second. And and he'll get back in safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Zach Greinke. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies picks it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pickoff throw to third. And he'll dive back in. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Maldonado on third with 2 out. Throw over to third, and he's back standing. 1-2 now. Pickoff throw to third, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-2. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a throw over to third, and a dive, but he's back in there. Don't want to forget about him. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and they pitch out. And they will put the tag on him following the pitch out. And I don't even know where to begin. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Next up is Austin Riley. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in the game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason. Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. Back to Truist Park following this. So now into the box is Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Strike one to start the at-bat. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. 0-1 count and the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And now the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Max.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across the first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now, you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. That lands foul. He's down on strikes, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Next, here is Kyle Tucker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now here's the first offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the third baseline. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Straw, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The pitcher, number 21.
At the plate, Zach Greinke. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He was retired via the ground ball. Last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 4 runs here in this half inning. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly not the performance he was looking for here, as he got knocked around a bit through his 7 1/3. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0-1 the count. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he scurries back to first base safely. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pache is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Travis d'Arnaud is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzy Albies. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. That will be played is Austin Riley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So here is Michael Brantley, lifetime in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. First offering. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Skied into straightaway right. Acuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And now, Yuli Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna hauls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8-9. The batter will be Christian Pache, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember?
The pitcher, number 55, Chris Martin.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Acuna digs in now. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Stros posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Zach Greinke earns the victory on the mound. Max Fried was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up